Sleaze right now, presented by McDonald's. Best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
Okay, how many times have you seen Travis and Taylor dancing and singing at the U.S. Open? It's unbelievable.
Everywhere.
It kind of looked like Patrick Mahomes, who was sitting next to them, was maybe a little embarrassed, but they were singing the song, but remember The Darkness?
Yes.
I believe in a thing called love.
Yes.
Well, guess what? Justin Hawkins, lead singer of that band, he's now on TikTok talking about Taylor Swift.
I went to see Taylor Swift at the stadium in Zurich, and the hospitality they showed us was extraordinary. They put us in a lovely sort of VIP area. I had Chris Rock on one side, Roger Federer on the other side, and I was just Dad of the Year. And to make matters even more spectacular, Taylor Swift actually sent me a lovely letter, which was waiting for me in the VIP section, talking about how much she loves the song "I Believe in a Thing Called Love." I was just Dad of the Year, maybe Dad of the Century, because all of that was a big surprise. Speaking of big surprises, I woke up this morning and everybody's forwarded me some footage of "I Believe in a Thing Called Love" being played at the US Open, and Taylor Swift and her partner Travis dancing along to it and really enjoying the music. So it was a really heartwarming moment for me, and my little girl can't wait to tell her friends at school. So thanks Taylor, thanks Travis, thanks everybody who enjoys tennis. That's a really lovely start to the day. Nice one, guys. Cheers.
If you work backwards from that, so what do you think happens? The person providing the in-match music finds out that she knows that, or he or she knows that Taylor loves that song, because Taylor has said before that she does.
Yeah, I see where you're going with this.
Just so she'll sing along? I mean, just because they know she likes it?
Because that's kind of a random song to play.
So random. Or it's all part of the conspiracy where their relationship isn't real and it's all one big act.
Well, I think their relationship is real.
Is it?
Yeah.
That doc is fake that came out?
Yeah. But it's nice to see the darkness back. Thank you for that, Justin, Dad of the Year.
But if they ever do break up, man, you want to talk about tragedy. That is going to rock his career. He's locked.
Tragedy for the NFL and the ratings.
Yeah, dude is locked in place. And her, even if she breaks up with him or the other, look out, because all that little empire will tumble.
Barnes, I have a topic near and dear to your heart.
Ooh.
True crime.
Yes.
Remember the other day, I told you about another series about JonBenet Ramsey?
Yes.
With some big actors, Clive Owen and Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one. True crime news that has already debuted. It's another true crime series, but check this out. They interviewed JonBenet Ramsey's dad. He says male DNA on Garrett Still hasn't been tested, and I don't know why. What?
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be tested?
He's telling the host, Anna Garcia, he doesn't understand why. To my knowledge, it still hasn't been tested. If they're testing it and just not telling me, that's great, but I have no reason to believe that. Are you telling me years later they did not test the DNA on this guy?
Makes no sense.
Will you be watching, Barnes?
I mean, I consume, except for reenactments, like that one on Netflix, like My Worst Ex or Worst Ex Ever.
Yeah.
Like those with not only reenactments, but cartoon reenactments. You lose me fast.
Well, let's get out of true crime and go back to Celebrity Sleaze and some more sleazier stuff. I didn't realize that there were rumors that Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell were swingers. I never knew that. Anyway, he talks about it on the Drew Barrymore show.
There's rumors.
Is there
Yes,
good rumors?
there was the most exciting tabloid story that we were...
Give it to me now!
We were Hollywood swingers.
Oh!
Yeah. And we hosted swing parties. This was this was in the tabloids.
No!
And my favorite part of that happening was we got a lot of texts from other friends of ours saying, how could you not have invited me to the swinger party? Yeah.
And then how did you...
I mean, they were teasing, of course, because they know us and they know we're not hosting swinger parties. But I just thought that was to receive, like a text from Kimmel saying my feelings are quite hurt that Molly and I weren't invited to this swingers party was very funny.
Is there anyone that you two do fantasize
with?
about getting in bed with? Any person
Look, there's a lot of hot
particular?
couples out there, but no, we haven't. We have not crossed that divide with anyone.
Do you know anyone that's a swinger? This is a serious question. I'm not trying to mess with you. Like, do you know any of your friends?
No, I don't. But remember, we brought this up years ago on the show, and our phone lines were flooded.
What, if you know people?
Yeah, people that were swingers.
Oh, right. There's tons of them.
Yeah.
It's weird how those little subcultures don't roll over, because I was asking a group of friends at dinner, I'm like, there's got to be someone that's a swinger. And do you know them?
Did you ask that at a dinner party?
Yeah, because, I ask weird questions.
Barnes. Hey, let's bring up...
But then they go, why are you... I'm like, no, we're not swingers. But I'm just curious, like, do you know when your friends are swingers? Or if you're the swingers, how do you know when to bring your other friends in? Or when you get the remote little, thing that makes you go, okay, we can let them know.
Hi, hi@themorningx.com.
Yeah.
I mean, Barnes, I usually, at a dinner party go, hey, what shows are you binging? Barnes is like, anybody here know a swinger? Like,
because I'm looking for content. Or I'll ask, hey, which one of your friends do you think is cheating? Like in their marriage? Because someone is. You know they are.
Terrible.
I'll go to breakfast, have my headphones in, and I'll see two women come up, sit behind me, and openly talk about cheating. And I will pause my iPhone.
yes.
I will listen to the whole damn thing. But you know what's going on every day.
Oh, yes. You know what a MILF is, but do you know what a DILF is?
I should be asking you what a DILF is. Do you know?
Someone called Liev Schreiber a DILF because, he's in The Perfect Couple, which, he plays this character, Tag, called hot a lot of times on the show. Here he is talking about that.
I loved in episode 1 how they kind of introduce your character and they basically just call you hot in 10 different ways.
Tag Winbury. DILF.
Yeah,
What was that like? Must have been kind of validating.
I really liked it. Unfortunately, if you're as insecure as I am, it's reason enough not to take a part because, God forbid, they go like, well, that doesn't make sense. But it's also a high bar. But I enjoyed it. I thought those scenes were very funny.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a nice way to get introed for sure.
That was Dakota Fanning saying that, by the way, DILF.
It was her saying that, yeah.
Which troubles me because we know her from when she was 7 years old.
I know.
So that is a little off-putting. But Leslie, what does DILF mean?
Dad, I'd like to
Find?
yeah.
Dad, I'd like to find.
So,
Good.
Have you watched The Perfect Couple yet?
No, because Heather's out of town, but I will when she gets back.
Okay.
I got to
Fair
say,
enough.
that's a double. I can't proceed without.
That's your Celebrity Sleaze.